transfer function today. Transfer function, it is the ratio of output of a system to the input of a system. So basically, it is composed of the input, the output, and the impulse response. So this is the input, and this is the impulse response, and this is the output. Transfer function is divided into two domains, the time domain and the frequency domain. So we are going to tackle first the frequency domain. So the frequency domain has the operation, multiplication, and addition. And for the time domain, we have the convolution. So it is easier to discuss first the frequency domain. So in the frequency domain, to be able to find the y of s, we have to multiply x of s and h of s. And for the discrete function of the frequency domain, we have to multiply x of z times h of z is equal to y of z. Now, to be able to find the impulse response or the h of s and the h of z, we have to use the algebra in finding it. For example, how to find h of s? And for the h of z, so these are the impulse response for the transfer function in the frequency domain. Now for the time domain, we have the convolution operation. To be able to get the impulse response of the time domain, we have to convolute x of t and h of t to be able to get y of t. And to be able to find the impulse response, we have to use first the we have to state the equation first. So these are the equations in convolving the time domain with the continuous function here and the discrete function in the end domain. So to be able to get the impulse response h of t, first we have to transform the time domain into the frequency domain. Transfer this into this. Then after that, after transferring this, perform the operation on the z domain. After getting the z domain, h of z, we have to apply the inverse z transform. That's how transfer function gets.
Ano transfer function?
Ikakat ko na lang.